Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Today I present you Boy Band. You may recognize this film from this clip that has been shared around the internet for shits and giggles.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dicks.
Boy bands. We all remember some. Ah, the good old days. Remember these boy bands?
If you want singing, if you want dancing, if you want dudes, you've come to the right place.
Anyways, let's start this shit up. Why did I think it was gonna work? Alright, so here we go. Matt Reiner. Do you think he has a chance with Danny Chance? Okay, so the plot of the movie starts out with this guy's boss being pissed because he has to sign somebody to her music record, but he can't because he's deserted with this car. So he goes on a walk to civilization and intrudes on the private property
Making my way downtown
and sees... Why the hell is Matthew Sandoro in this? Or Idubbbz in 20 years when he actually does have cancer, take your pick. Matthew, I know Grade A sued you for like $1 million, but you don't have to go down this road. What other YouTubers could be in this? Steven Suckdick. Boy, your family was just asking for that joke.
Ah! Burger King's right there! Steven! Do you see it? Holy shit!
Girl, what boring ass city do you live in where you start screaming over Burger King?
That hottie Maxine? Fuck my life. Why does she look so much prettier than me?
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
By the way, I got to appreciate that I downloaded this JPEG from a genuine makeup website. Well, ain't that the truth? What YouTube sensation will be appearing next? Eminem Vivo? And you know Joey Salads can be the caterer and bring in some of those hot dogs he's known for. That shit would make it to the latest Drama Alert episode.
Let's get right into the nudes.
We gonna see some YouTubers collab, if you know what I mean. Unless you know he dies from a popcorn overdose or something. I shouldn't say that. I've been eating ramen noodles for like the past 3 weeks and that shit has so much sodium in it.
You got 2 seconds to explain what you're doing on my property.
Well, I was told this role required me to go to the Cox, so here I am.
Well, could you tell me where the nearest town is then?
Boy, with my flavor, I'ma take you to Flavor Town.
I'm taking it to Flavor Town. I'm taking it to Flavor Town.
Okay, so there's this scene where he pisses, which I'm gonna censor with a peacock, conveniently. Yeah, so anyways, Steve Rambo better watch where he steps or I'm gonna have to tell him, you're in danger. That is not a good looking piece of meat. Gordon Ramsay would have a few things to say about that, I'm sure. Go back to the fucking chickens. Reminded me of the good old days with farm animals and shit. God damn it. How are you gonna get turned on by this? You guys get turned on so easily. You guys will have an itch on your balls and you'll just be like, well, it looks like it's that time of the day again.
Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me
Not to be ashamed of our dicks, especially since they're such good size and all.
Well, he is a country boy, so incest.
Yeah, I see that. Your daddy gave you good advice.
It gets bigger when I pull on it.
That is my new reaction for everything. I want to use that in other movies.
I believe you are blushing, Mr. Big Artiste.
Sometimes, I pull on it so hard, I rip the skin.
Rips the skin off? I don't think that's a common occurrence with men. Alright, so obviously I'm gonna have to use censorship on this, you guys, so I'm gonna use Subway sandwiches. Reminds me of people when they post Rule 34 to websites with more stricter rules, so they gotta cover the dick with a fucking Subway free promotion. Hey, wait, what's going on here? What kind of lesson is this teaching? They aren't waiting till marriage. Come on, take him to a restaurant first. Just don't go to Chick-fil-A. Go to McDonald's for the McDick and the McChicken sequel. Talk about hot and spicy extra mayo. Not only is Matthew gonna get his mind blown, but also his... Never mind. Which, speaking of blowing, I never understood why it isn't called a suck job instead. You don't grab a dick and literally blow on it like... Time for the farmer to milk that man. I feel like this is a date from farmersonly.com gone wrong. You already know his bio on there is quote unquote, honey, don't call yourself a farmer if you've never fucked your tractor. You are always embarrassing yourself. Dad was yelling, Mom is screaming at you in your full name, and you brought your whole setup to the local McDonald's with the fucking free Wi-Fi. When you get kicked out of the house, but Babe says she wants to do a sex tape in Roblox. All these kids are losing their virginity in Roblox these days. Like, what the fuck? And legit, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the McChicken, there was this video going around with this guy sticking something in it. Come on, guys. Keep it classy and stick to the Krabby Patties.
Slim dick with your cute ass.
Alright, so who the hell are these new characters? Apparently these two guys are trying to get this drummer signed to this boy band I've been hearing so much about. Oh goodness, there's a scarce flannel. We got a scarce flannel. You gotta appreciate Scarce, though. He is making these YouTube bucks, but he's still wearing these fucking hand-me-down flannel shirts. The same one Uncle Tom wears every year at the kickback cookout at the family barbecue. But at the same time, he looks like a kind-hearted Mormon boy. My mom always told me, you should date him, with the flannel buttoned up to the neck. Yeah, he's nice and all, but he scares me when I'm trying to sneak out late at night and he comes from behind the fucking coconut tree to ask if I'll accept YouTube's Lord and Savior PewDiePie. Like, damn, why do you gotta give me these early Halloweeny spooks? I leave my house once to try and have a clown take me out of my fucking misery, and I get this shit. Then the coconut falls like Satan did from heaven and busts his fucking head open. By the way, they have all these horror movies about sharks where they're eating out people, but it's actually a fact that getting hit by a coconut kills more people than sharks annually. Come on, you know, with a lame-ass death like that, Jesus is gonna be laughing his ass off at you when you get to heaven. What the fuck am I going off about? Boy, that shirt is ugly as hell. What if you die right now? Is that the shirt you want to go with to your grave? This sounds really stupid, but when I was a teen, I was really worried about what shirt I'd end up wearing in heaven, but now I don't have to worry, because I already know I'm going to hell. So they want this guy to be the bad boy in the band, which, like, I don't get because he says he doesn't drink and he's saving himself for the right girl. Ah, hell yeah, we got a bad boy over here. You sure you guys got the right guy? Because if you're looking for a bad boy, you should have chosen Justin Bieber. I know he's mentioned too much, but hey, he can be a bad boy. I mean, he's bad at everything, so it works.
And you can sleep at night knowing what you're making me do.
And you can sleep at night knowing the acting performance you gave in this? You know what, I especially don't trust this guy in specific. He just looks like a sketchy-ass school principal who's been stealing the school funds to pay off his appointments in divorce court. Anyways, yeah, he is bad to the bone, if you know what I mean. And my newfound love returns. I don't want to be mean or anything, but whenever I see bald people with a big forehead, Mega Man comes to mind.
Art, I want you to meet my kin. This is my Uncle Mark.
Howdy.
Nice to meet you.
It makes me feel really uncomfortable. I have an Uncle Mark.
And this here is little man Darren. Go on, shake his hand.
Now what the hell was the point of that scene?
I are you running? Why are you running?
Let me guess, they're not driving into town, are they?
No, not until morning, I guess.
If you're lucky.
What do you mean by that?
You'll find out. But if I were you, I'd take the keys from Mark and get myself out of here.
How am I supposed to do that? He has them strapped to his belt.
Well, I know there's a spare.
Really? Can you show me?
Sure, but after you show me what's inside those pants.
Now that's just gay. Just gotta sneak past Snorlax right here. If this were a modern day porno, he would be escaping on a hoverboard.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Also, to stay relevant with the millennials, it would have to cross over something popular. Like, what's something popular? Pokemon. Girl, those Pokeballs aren't catching Pokemon, they're catching AIDS. Let's just say the hardened Metapods won't be making your lovers Squirtle the way they used to.
They're getting away! They're getting away!
Hey, wait! Even yet you left the police for him.
I didn't know he'd take them!
Well, maybe if you ran with your arms back like Sonic, you would have caught up to him, you fucking idiot. Damn, how are you gonna run over Oprah in the own car you won in her audience?
Where's that music coming from? What the fuck? What are you doing in here?
Did we escape?
We? What are you talking about? You have to go home before your brothers find out you're missing.
They're not my brothers. They're a couple of crazy fucks who have kept me prisoner ever since I could remember.
What? Are you sure? Because it looks to me that you're surprisingly okay for an unwilling sex slave. We should have caught the signs before this, you guys. If Marina Joy's taught me anything, blinking twice means danger. Actually, you know what? We better check and ask on Twitter to ask if she's okay. They might have forced her against her will to film this shit. I mean, they had her. By the way, I'm just gonna put this out here. This guy looks like the type who cries after fucking. Oh shit, looks like we're actually gonna see this boy band now.
You keep on telling me there's something wrong. I got the feeling that I don't belong.
Whoa, this is taking the phrase whiter than cottage cheese to a new extreme. The music video has a little too much effects. Oh no, that one's just straight out of a YouTube poop. This editing reminds me of the dorky kid in biology class who, in his presentation of dissecting a frog, they threw all of these effects trying to impress the others. Did they have that kid edit this video? I'm convinced. Oh, oh my god, the little hat kick.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. The way it's gonna be, this is the end. 'Cause the way it's gonna be, baby, has never
been. I guess this is the rock out with your cock out portion of the music video. Alright, I really hope that kid isn't editing this video because that would be really awkward. God, this shit is getting really steamy. How is the cameraman even able to hold the camera steady? Who's recording anyways? Break it down, boys!
I'm proud to be a redneck piece of white trash.
Well shit, that escalated quickly. What if that's actually how it ended?
Baby, come back.
So in the end, Nancy found success with the boy band and had a happy ending in several different ways. I love how they rushed the credits. Like, yeah. Forget we were ever in this. I don't fucking care about the editors. I just came here for the story.
When you look me in the eyes,
The worst part of this whole ride was when the screen blacked out at the end and I had to see my own reflection. How the hell am I supposed to look at myself in the eyes after fucking watching that? You guys will experience that too if you watch this. Just remember not to illegally watch it because you know what happens. Now it's time to go back to watching your daytime cartoons, my friends. So yeah, tell me what else you guys want to see me make a video on and shit.